Hey smartphone fans out there, Tony here from PoshMobile.com, and today I'll be doing an unboxing and overview of the Posh Mobile Icon S510. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at the box. As you'll notice with the Icon S510, as well as with all Posh Mobile products, you get high quality packaging. I do apologize for some of the smudging there on the box that came in my shipping package when I received the phone from Amazon. So I'm actually taking a look here at the Icon S510, and we're actually going to look at the box here. We do see a few specs here on the left hand side. It comes with a 5-inch IPS display, dual core processor, and 4 GB of storage, as well as 512 megabytes of RAM. Taking a look at the back of the box, you do see more of those specs shown off here. One of the things I do want to mention, the OS on this phone is Android KitKat version 4.4. It does run a dual SIM card slot, so it's really nice if you have two SIM cards, two different locations, or use this phone internationally. It'll work really well with the dual SIM card slot. The LCD display is 480 by 854. If your network does allow, it will run 4G H+, which is something I admire. I'm on AT&T here in the States, and so it actually will function on the 4G H+ through GSM. It does have two cameras, front-facing VGA camera and then a 5-megapixel main camera for those of you who like to take pictures. And I really like the autofocus feature as well. And then if you're looking for wireless technology, you can connect to all Wi-Fi hotspots with this phone, as well as it does have Bluetooth functionality if you like Bluetooth speakers and different things like that, or Bluetooth headsets. They do show some images of what comes inside the box, but I like to show that off myself. So let's go ahead and open up the Posh Mobile Icon S510. Alright, so now that we have the box open of the Posh Mobile Icon S510, let's go ahead and take a look at the accessories that come with the actual phone. First thing you're going to notice here is it does come with a case. Nice silicone case. It's nice and sturdy. It's going to protect your phone. It's got nice cutouts for the buttons, but it also kind of has that cloudy effect and see-through effect, so you can still see some of the accents of the color of your actual device. You're going to also see a Posh Mobile battery. I love that the battery is user replaceable, even though it's 1800 mAh, to give you kind of the all-day charge. If you ever need to replace it, you can simply pop the back cover off and replace the battery. One of my favorite features of Posh Mobile phones. You also have the AC power adapter included with a USB charging port, as well as the actual USB charging cable. And then you have high quality Posh Mobile headphones included with a microphone port, so you can actually make calls through the headphones. If you're listening to music, you can switch right to phone calls, and vice versa, kind of go back and forth. In addition, Posh cares a lot about customer service, so you're going to have a nice user guide with all the information you need to know about how to get up and running and how to use the phone. And then you actually have the phone, the Icon S510. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at the actual device now. Alright, so looking at the standalone device of the Posh Mobile Icon S510, I love the design of it right up front. So you obviously see the 5-inch display. Looks really sharp. You actually have the earpiece here, the front-facing camera, and then down here are touch-sensitive buttons. That's your home button, and then obviously it will light up the menu and back buttons, which is pretty standard for Google Play or Android style phones. So that's everything kind of covered on the front. You can't really see it down here, but it's well, you can kind of see it there. The microphone piece for you to speak into on your phone calls. So that's kind of the front of the device. I really love the way that it's laid out. It's kind of set in a little bit if you take a look down there, and I like these rounded edges that kind of protrude around the outside. Really sharp design, and it feels really great in your hand. On the top of the device you have the headphone jack and the micro USB charging port and data port. On the right hand side you have the on and off and hard power button, and on the left hand side I like the design of the volume up and down buttons. You get a plus and minus symbol kind of embedded into them. They protrude out and they're nice and rounded there. Feel really great to press on. On the back of the device you see the 5-megapixel camera with flash, which is nice, the speaker, and then obviously the Posh Mobile logo. So I'm going to go ahead and tap, if you see here the little fingernail slot there in the corner, I'm going to pop the back cover off and show you how to put the battery in. as well as some other storage and SIM card slot options. Okay, so I have the back cover off the Posh Mobile Icon S510. You're going to see 3 slots located here. Obviously, or 4 slots. You obviously have the slot for the battery, which pops in right there. You have SIM card number 2 slot, SIM card number 1 slot. Fits both sizes of SIM cards if you only have one. Then it's kind of hard to see, but there's a little deep groove underneath the SIM card slot number 1, and that's actually for a TF card, or better known as a micro SD card. Because of the storage on this phone, you're going to want some extra storage for apps, games, and photos. And so you can pick up pretty cheaply on Amazon. Last I checked, about $11 to $15 for a 32 gigabyte card or 16 gigabyte card. You can actually slide it right in there and get a lot of extra storage for your phone. I love that you can replace all this easily. You just simply pop the back cover off with that fingernail slot and kind of go around the edges, and then pop it back on when you're done, and it's easy peasy. So this has been Tony with PoshMobile.com. Thanks for joining me today, taking a look at the Icon S510. Make sure you check out our website and YouTube channel to see this video again, or all of our other videos on our other great products. Have a great day.